बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बी इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली. I am Dr. Ahmed Saeed, Professor of Forensic Medicine. We were discussing personal identification and methods of personal identity. In this regard, today we will discuss anthropometry and dactylography. Anthropometry is also called Bertillon's system. It was first introduced by Alphonse Bertillon. He observed that after the age of 21, an individual ceases to increase in size. Most of his measurements, such as length and breadth of the head, length of the middle, index or little fingers, and size of the feet and toes, etc., could be used as clue for personal identity. According to him, if 14 such measurements are collected, the ratio of failure of identification by this system is 1 into 286. So Bertillon system, in Bertillon system, the final method consisted of descriptive data for individual such as color of the eyes, hair, complexion, shape of nose, ears, chin, identity marks on the body such as moles, scars, tattoos, etc., and 14 bodily measurements including standing and sitting heights. It requires extensive apparatus and time. Now, that is dactylography. Dactylography is also called Galton's system of identification. It is the surest method of personal identity. Identification of a person from his fingerprints is a matter of for fingerprint expert. A medical examiner should have some knowledge of papillary ridges. These ridges on the fingertips form patterns that are individual specific. The most common classification of the fingerprints includes arches or tented arch, loop or twinned loop, whorl and composite. Medical legal importance of dactylography. The fingerprint pattern, they remain constant from birth to death. And second is, they are not destroyed by desquamation of the surface epithelium and abrasive action by sandpaper. Thirdly, no two fingerprints have exactly same arrangement. There are two methods for obtaining the fingerprints. First is plain and second is rolled. The latter is considered better. Recording of fingerprints of a dead body. It may become a difficult task due to post-mortem drying and hardening of the fingertips, and in such cases, police may approach the medical examiner for advice. The skin can be rendered soft by application of Vaseline, and a finger tip contour can be restored by injecting the subcutaneous area, bearing the print with paraffin wax, or by boiling fingertips in saline. During an autopsy, if the forensic medical examiner is requested to preserve a whole hand or full fingers or even fingertips, the cutting should be done at the proximal joints. The portions removed should be put in separate containers having a label mentioning hand or finger and whether the left or right side. In case of the degloving of epithelium, it generally happens in early decomposition. The epithelium should be carefully separated from underlying tissues, sparing the print, which is then spread on the slide and then preserved between two glass slides after being air dried.